Hi, and welcome back to Furco Productions. And today I am doing another Minecraft 1.17 build techniques video. Also, I said this in the last video, I know I am extremely late to this party of making build techniques. But honestly, I love making build techniques, so I kind of just want to make these videos regardless of how long the update's been around. But yeah. So that's that. Yeah. And also, never mind. Sorry. I have hidden a mob head somewhere in the showcase of build techniques. And if you find the mob head, sorry, excuse me if my speech or grammar gets a little bit off today, but yeah, it just sort of happens during videos. But yeah, if you find it, I'll give you a shout out in another video in the future. Just make sure you tell me exactly where you found it, and yeah, I'll give you a shout out in the next video. Well, depending on when somebody actually tells me if you found it or not, because it takes a while for me to get comments, because, well, I'm basically the complete opposite of popular. But yeah, let's get into the build techniques. Sorry to keep you waiting, but here. First technique, I can almost guarantee you've seen this before. It's the Minecraft TNT with candles, because they look like TNT sticks. Works very well, very good for making a map with demolition. Also, I'm kind of sniffly today, as you probably noticed, because I'm sick. Yeah. So excuse me for that. Next build technique. I'm not sure you've actually seen this before, you even came up with it yourself, but you can use the orange candles to make nice, cute little carrots poking out of the ground. I mean, kind of unrealistic, because they're supposed to be completely in the ground, but I don't think it's a bad build technique. And here's our next one, going back to TNT. Use the black candle, either light it or not light it. It looks like a nice little fuse, but yeah. I really wanted to find a build technique for the glowing item frame. The name slipped my head there for a second. The glowing item frame. I really wanted to find a build technique for this. This is the best one I could find. You make like an ancient temple or something, and you can put these in it, put their most valuable things in the glowing item frames, and then the lesser valuables in the normal item frames. That's the best one for that I could think of. Next one, I don't know how popular this build technique, like, really is, but, yeah. It's pretty cool. You use the glowberry vines to, well, you use them as actual vines. This looks even better than the regular vines. Look at these stupid look at these stupid little things. These vines look so good on this. You could use, like, I mean, this works the best if you turn the tick speed off. Because if you leave it on, these just sort of keep growing, and then they grow the berries, and the berries don't really make sense on this type of tree, but, you know, it still looks cool. Next build technique. I can guarantee you've seen this before. It's basically just moss blocks, used as grass. I can guarantee you've seen or heard of this before. But, yeah. Looks really good. Like, next one. You can blend, if you use the moss blocks, you can use them as grass. So it's more, you know, smooth looking. As then, if you use this build technique, you don't have to use texture packs or a pack of some sort to make the grass smooth. But, yeah, it looks really good. And you've noticed a lot of sniffling from me by now. But, yeah, I'm sorry about that. kind of off-putting. Next is okay, just making sure I'm still recording. Okay. Next is you can use the deep slate. You can use the new deep slate block with redstone or something. It kind of looks like eyes, like on a spider. It's like a massive spider. So this one I kind of came up with myself, even though it's kind of a lame technique, but it works if you're building an adventure map and there's like giant bugs or something. I don't know, kind of works. It's also, I know it's a really bad spider, but I'm not really, I'm not a master at building giant creatures, okay? Next, I've made a technique similar to this in the last video, where but I didn't do it with this many of the copper blocks. So basically, what you do is you take the copper blocks and you make a little pattern, and it goes really well with purple, because I just think, I thought it was, when they added copper, I thought it was really cool they added another block with the same pattern as purple. I just thought it was cool to have another block like that with that pattern. So it works really well as like a tile floor that you could put in like a palace or a castle or something, or like a dance floor. Next is a vault. You could use this as a fallout vault. You could use it as a fallout vault or a bank vault, and it looks really good. In terms of fallout, you could put like, it's like aged, or like that's radiation. I don't know. You could call it that. Yeah, I thought this was one of my favorite techniques. I'm also pretty sure you've seen this before, because of the whole fact that the copper is very steampunk. Next, maybe you've seen this before, I don't know, but what you can do with the lightning rods is make these little totem poles. I made a technique I made a totem pole technique in the last video, but it wasn't with lightning rods. It was with putting the brown candles on top of the oh my gosh, what is wrong with my memory today? The fence posts. What the heck? I don't know how did that slip my memory? Like, what? I swear I don't have serious memory problems. I'm just trying to, never mind. But yeah, you use the lightning rods, put the orange candle on top. Nice little totem pole. Put it on a path. Looks really good. But yeah, going on. Jeez. Next, another thing with copper and tile. If you put the like slightly like aged versions of both the blocks, it's like stained floor, like in a kitchen or something. I mean, this one doesn't look as good with this. It blends in pretty well. Next, this one, I'm pretty sure people have came up with this before, but I kind of I remember like thinking of this just in my mind. I didn't take this straight from a video. Some of these I did take straight from videos, so I don't want to take credit for all of these. Yeah. If you use the raw copper block, it looks really good in like a path of some sort. Looks really good. Next one, I know this is a kind of a weird, whoops. Damn it. I didn't mean to press that button. Okay. Sorry. Maybe that'll be edited out. Probably not. But yeah, you can use, I really wanted to come up with a build technique for this. So you can use the glow lichen, whatever it's called, as like, it's like in the moss blocks, it's like a military tent. I mean, when it's nighttime, it doesn't really work, but if you made a texture pack or something that makes these not light up, it would look kind of good, even if it looks kind of weird. But if you made these dark, if you use a texture pack to make these darker, like the texture, it would look like really good. As it kind of looks like, it's like military camouflage. I don't know why I keep going on about that, but yeah. Next is the last build technique, the 15th build technique. Yeah, I made this video 15 build techniques instead of 13, because in the last video I did 13 because I just want to find a number, and I just sort of came up with a bunch of build techniques, and that's just 13. That's what I came up with. But this time I rounded out the number to 15. But, yeah. Because the last video was only 13. 1.17 build techniques. But this is like for, it's like for an industrial drill. So, yeah, it's a drill. Like, this contraption could slide up, and then the drill is gonna drill down into the ground, dig up a bunch of resources. I didn't think much into it. It's just a concept. You could have like you could build a control panel, put this in a map. I didn't put too much effort into this. I just put a little effort into it because it's just a concept, a build technique. But, yeah, that's all 15 build techniques. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe think about subscribing. Maybe, just maybe. I need the subscribers. It'll really help out my channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. Really helps me out, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.